The Royal Rumble is upon us. WrestleMania season is on the horizon. It all kicks off with the 2023 Royal Rumble. There are 5 matches on the card, so let's get straightway into predictions. First up, we got Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a Mountain Dew pitch black match. And y'all, all we know about this match that it's no disqualification and you can only win by pinfall or submission. That's all we know. We're going into Royal Rumble having a pitch black match with no idea what we are getting ourselves into. But there is one thing we know. Bray Wyatt returning to a WWE ring live on television. He has returned to the WWE ring at house shows, but this is the first televised match of Bray Wyatt's return to WWE. Now, people have mixed emotions regarding the current story with Bray Wyatt. Some are saying it's taking too long. Others are saying it's long-term storytelling and they're really enjoying it. I'm on the part of really enjoying it. And honestly, it reminds me of a TV show that has about 22 episodes and there's a season-long story arc and you have to get to the season finale to get the payoff that you've been wanting since episode 2. This is what it's reminding me of, and I'm down for it. With this story with Bray Wyatt, we have seen the return of Eater of Worlds. We have seen the return of the Firefly Funhouse. What version of Bray Wyatt will we get at Royal Rumble? Will we get the Eater of Worlds? Will we get the current version of Bray Wyatt that we are in right now? Will we get the Fiend's return at the Royal Rumble? There's a lot of possibilities right now. And we know that Uncle Howdy is not on Bray Wyatt's side. He turned on Bray Wyatt. Well, did he really turn on Bray Wyatt? Was that the full intention from the beginning when Uncle Howdy first showed up on SmackDown? It seems like he had aligned himself with Bray Wyatt, but then at the very end of the segment, he hit his sister Abigail on Bray Wyatt himself. This story has had a lot of twists and turns. Like I said, it's like watching a show that has 22 episodes and each episode gives you a different perspective, a different spotlight, a lot of twists and turns. This is what this story is all about. And when it comes to LA Knight, he's really just confused because each week there's something different. Each week there is something different for LA Knight. One week he gets the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. The next week he gets the Firefly Funhouse. I mean, he's even confused with Uncle Howdy himself. There's just a lot of twists and turns and mess and confusion. And being on this wild ride as a WWE fan has been crazy. You got Uncle Howdy showing up on Raw. You got Uncle Howdy showing up on SmackDown. He's influencing Alexa Bliss. He's involved with the Bray Wyatt stuff and LA Knight stuff on SmackDown. You just don't know. So you got to tune in each week, not just to SmackDown, but you got to tune into Raw to see what happens next. So this leads us to the Royal Rumble. Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a Mountain Dew pitch black match. And they will not make Bray Wyatt lose his return match to the WWE. Now, regardless if this was Bray Wyatt's return match or not, I was still going to be picking Bray Wyatt. So my choice to win this match is definitely going to be Bray Wyatt. The Raw Women's title will be on the line at Royal Rumble. Bianca Belair will be defending that said title against Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair have been in a feud for a couple of weeks now. It's a very intense feud. Alexa Bliss is being controlled by Uncle Howdy. Seems like she is back to the dark side now that Bray Wyatt has returned to the WWE. Now, she's not fully there yet. It seems like it's just a dark heel version of herself. But as of right now, Alexa Bliss has the upper hand on Bianca Belair because she has this being called Uncle Howdy who is in her mind giving her the upper hand every time Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss have a brawl. Alexa Bliss said in an interview with Byron Saxton that she wants the Raw Women's Championship. She needs the Raw Women's Championship. And quite frankly, it is time for Alexa Bliss to be world champ in the WWE again. Alexa Bliss has not held a world title in WWE in a number of years, so is it time for Alexa Bliss to reclaim that throne and be on top of the Raw Women's division? I don't know. We got to see. Bianca Belair has been the top dog in the WWE for months. She defeated Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38 to become Raw Women's Champion. She went on, she ran that back at SummerSlam. She defeated Becky Lynch again to the point where Becky Lynch decided to align herself with Bianca Belair. But Bianca Belair is truly top dog. She's ran through Becky Lynch, she's ran through Bayley. Bianca is at the top of her game. So is it really time for Bianca Belair to lose that Raw Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble? Now, in all honesty, I love Bianca Belair, but I love Alexa Bliss just a tad bit more. And to see the Raw Women's title around Alexa Bliss's waist would just boost my spirits in a way. As much as I love Bianca Belair, I am going to choose Alexa Bliss to win. Now, I'm about 99% sure that Bianca Belair will retain the Raw Women's Championship, and this choice is purely out of biasness, if that is a word, but I'm going with Alexa Bliss. So, come Saturday, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Raw Women's Championship. The person that will be walking out of Royal Rumble as Raw Women's Champion is Alexa Bliss. Roman Reigns will be defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Owens Kevin freaking Owens. And man, if you guys have been following this feud with Kevin Owens in the Bloodline, it has been entertaining. It seems like the Bloodline cannot trust Sami Zayn at all for some reason. After Sami Zayn has proved time and time again that he can be trusted. But here we are again with Roman Reigns not trusting Sami Zayn, to the point where now we've had a trial on Monday Night Raw for Sami Zayn. But before that, we had Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens on an episode of SmackDown. Roman Reigns sent Sami Zayn out there alone, said, you can take care of this by yourself. You can take care of business all on your own. And that's what Sami Zayn intended to do. That match was set up to be a potential banger. It was move after move. It was fight after fight. It was punch and kick after punch and kick. I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't seen that match on SmackDown, take some time and go watch it. But Sami Zayn had the upper hand. He was about to end it all. It was about to be 1, 2, 3 to Kevin Owens. He was setting up for the haluva kick. And then the Bloodline interfered in a shocking manner. And Sami was even confused. He had this confused and shocked look on his face, like, Roman Reigns sent me out here to finish this myself. Why are y'all here? And he even said that to the Bloodline. He even said that to the Usos and Solo. Roman Reigns sent me out here to finish this. So why are y'all out here? Sami just looked so confused and so shocked. And then we have the contract signing segment. Roman Reigns is out there. He's sitting at the head of the table. He's ready to sign that contract. Kevin Owens comes from behind, attacks every single member of the Bloodline, takes them all out. But Sami does nothing to protect the Bloodline. Sami does absolutely nothing to protect the Bloodline. So this leads to a whole trial on Monday Night Raw. So Monday Night Raw presents us with a court tribal court, a trial, whatever you want to call it. It goes down at the 30th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, and it kicks off with Paul Heyman basically wanting Sami Zayn gone, showing video proof, showing evidence that Sami Zayn has been in on taking down the Bloodline from the inside since day one. So now it's time for Sami Zayn's defense, and you can tell straight away that Sami Zayn is upset and Sami Zayn is hurt by Paul Heyman's comments, and Sami really doesn't have much to say, to the point where he basically says, "I have no defense." Roman Reigns is completely upset at this point. He is angry, and he says in so many words that I let you into this family and you can't even defend your own actions. So he's about to cut it all off. He's about to cut off the relationship between the Bloodline and Sami Zayn. He calls on Solo to end it all, and right before Solo was about to hit the Samoan spike, Jey Uso stopped him. Jey Uso has evidence and proof to show how Sami Zayn has came through time and time again for the Bloodline, and after seeing that evidence, Roman Reigns finds Sami Zayn not guilty for now. But he said he didn't want to see him again until Saturday, and that's when his final test will come. So who wins at Royal Rumble? Is it Kevin Owens, or is it the current reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is not losing the title at the Royal Rumble. If he does, I'll be completely shocked. But Roman Reigns is not losing that title at the Royal Rumble. So the winner of Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship will be Roman Reigns. And lastly, we have the two Royal Rumble matches. We have one for the men and one for the women. And usually, or sometimes, you can kind of pick out a winner, a clear-cut winner. But for me this year, I don't really have a clear-cut winner for both Royal Rumbles. For the women's Royal Rumble match, up until December 30th, I thought we had a clear-cut winner. We haven't seen Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey for a title in WWE. Ronda Rousey was still champion, so in my mind, I immediately assumed that Becky Lynch would win the women's Royal Rumble match, challenge Ronda to the SmackDown women's title, and we got that match at WrestleMania. But Charlotte returned. She ruined all of those plans. She is now SmackDown Women's Champion. So who wins the Royal Rumble? Man, like I said, there's no clear-cut winner here for me. I'm going to give y'all three options. Three women I would love to see win the women's Royal Rumble match this year. First, we got Raquel Rodriguez. Strong, tough, powerful. Charlotte Flair versus Raquel at WrestleMania is a main event match, I believe. They could tear the house down. I'm picking Raquel. Second option, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley deserves her moment at the top of the Raw or SmackDown women's division, wherever you want to put her. Rhea Ripley deserves her moment. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, we've seen it before. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, I think we have seen it a couple of times, but having that match at Mania, also main event money. Give these two women the time. Give these two women the lengthy time in the ring, and they could show up and show out. That's if Bianca Belair makes it to WrestleMania as Raw Women's Champion, but still would love to see Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Royal Rumble match. And the third and final option for the Women's Royal Rumble match winner, and again, this is not clear cut for me, but I'm just going to say Asuka. I would love to see Asuka be the first woman to win 2 Royal Rumbles. Asuka has come a long way in the WWE. I still feel like her momentum was shot when she lost to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania a couple of years ago, but a win at the Royal Rumble will still prove Asuka as being one of the top stars in the women's division. Then we have the final Royal Rumble match of the night, which involves the men. A lot of options here. This one might be a little bit more clear-cut than the women, but WWE does like to swerve us sometimes, so it might not be as clear-cut as we think. And just like I did for the women, I am going to give 3 options here. The first one being Cody Rhodes. This is not rumors anymore. There's no speculation. It has been confirmed Cody Rhodes will return to the WWE at the Royal Rumble. And I know the fandom, the wrestling fandom, the WWE universe would love to see Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble and challenge Roman Reigns. It's not a bad choice. Cody Rhodes really wants to hold a world title in the WWE, and I believe the time is now. Seth Rollins is option 2. Again, Seth Rollins has been running Monday Night Raw for months, and a Royal Rumble win would be a great payoff for Seth Rollins. He challenges Roman Reigns to the titles at WrestleMania and wins. A lot of people would like to see that. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, I know, are top choices to win the Royal Rumble for a lot of people, and they're my top 2 choices as well. And lastly, the third option will not be The Rock for me, but it will be Drew McIntyre. I believe it is time for Drew McIntyre to have his WWE title run in front of WWE fans. He never got that opportunity, and maybe that opportunity is now by winning the Royal Rumble. Now, y'all, I know I said I was giving 3 options, but don't be mad if Austin Theory wins the Royal Rumble. I want to hear from y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments, who do you believe will win all of the matches going down at Royal Rumble, especially the women and the men's Royal Rumble match? I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. Again, thank y'all for tuning in and listening to me ramble about professional wrestling, specifically WWE. Go give me a follow on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are down in the description below. Thank y'all again for watching.